Hey guys, welcome back out here to the Hetrick Outdoor YouTube channel. So we're taking a break from the road tripping lawnmower, which is over there, to do some welding and stuff that we got to get done. We're going to be working on the kayak trailer slash lawnmower slash four-wheeler trailer. If you recognize these are the old bed racks that came off the back of my truck. We're repurposing those for the second time to put them on this trailer so this trailer can haul the kayaks and camping gear and all of that. It'll be easy to pull behind the Gladiator or this truck. I've seen better days, but it was our favorite price of free 99s. So we're going to be welding each one of these sides back up. We're going to be putting in that expanded metal in that gap so it's got a little platform, putting a jack on it, new safety chains, new lights, everything courtesy of the old Harbor Freight. It was cheaper at Harbor Freight than it was anywhere else, being able to get it same day. So I've already removed, this used to be a tilt trailer, but the deck was welded down on it, so I removed the old pin and U-bolt for that so that I would have space for my new jack. Eventually it'll probably end up with fenders on it at some point or another. I'm not really sure. But for now, I just needed really to haul my lawnmower, but I figured since I was working on it and had to get all this metal off of it anyway, might as well go ahead and put the metal where it goes and call it a day. So we're going to get this thing all welded up and hope that the floor's still good in it, good enough to hold a lawnmower. I'm going to walk on it and jump on it and hope I don't fall through it. And if it is, then we'll pressure wash it real good. We'll paint the trailer, and then eventually we'll replace the floor. But money's just not there right now. So this is to get us through till we can replace the floor. The trailer I normally use needs a new axle, so it's down and out for the count. So we're moving into the backup of the backups of the backups of the backups without having to pull a 20-foot trailer with a little lawnmower on it. So I'm going to get to grinding this spot off and everything and get ready to weld this jack on. So we have the jack welded on there, but my welding skills are lacking a little bit. I haven't welded in so long that, yeah, those don't look great. Yeah, I'm rusty. And that metal being rusty and the other part being painted, I cleaned it up pretty good, but probably not as good as I could have. That said, it's been a while. Welding school was a long time ago, and I haven't really welded much in a couple of years, so hopefully it's like riding a bike and we can get right back at it. But I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just not moving fast enough. So it's one of those, I gotta get my pace back down. So now we're gonna weld on this side of the rack, and I gotta bend that back just a little bit. We'll get it welded on. Then we're gonna move to doing the other side, and we'll be just about done for the day. Alright, so we got metal welded in there, jack, safety chains, the rack put on, and this. Anyway, tack welded that back on so it ain't gonna rattle, but the floor, anyway, the floor is rotten, so we're done for today. I've got lights that have to go on it, but we'll put the lights on it after we replace the floor and we paint the whole thing. So we're gonna cut the floor out of it and pressure wash it and paint it, and then put lights on. All right, guys, we are back out here working on the kayak trailer slash four-wheeler trailer slash camping trailer slash whatever we need to use it for, trailer. We got our little coat of paint, stop the rusting as much as possible. Got our lights welded on. We're gonna do our wiring. And then I'm waiting on that spot to dry. It keeps dripping water, so we'll paint that in a minute. But we're gonna run our wiring next, and then we should be ready to put the 2x6s on it. So got us a nice little wire, expanded metal little spot to put stuff there, you know, new jack, chains, all of that. We're gonna, like I said, wire it. We're gonna wire it once we decide on how we're gonna wire it. Then we're gonna put the floor on, and we should be good to go. So we have our new floor installed. She is sturdy, she is strong. Ain't nothing falling through this one. She's looking good. Got our lights installed, wired up. So she's coming along. I picked up some fenders, and we've got tires. So I'm gonna take this tire off, put that tire on, see where those fenders are going to sit, and figure out how we're going to attach them, because it doesn't look like there's anything to weld to. So that's going to be an issue we have to solve, and have to solve fairly quickly, is figuring out how we're going to weld these fenders on. Just because the way this thing's made, there's not a lot of space there. Or it's not that there's not a lot of space, there's just nothing to weld to. There's just nothing right in here to weld to get that fender to work. But I'm going to unbolt this tire, take it off, put the new tire on, grab the fenders, and we'll see what it looks like. Might need to check on that bearing. But for now, So the problem is the fender wants to sit on this old channel, and that's just no bueno. It wants to sit on the channel, you know, so it's not quite lining up exactly the way it should, and that bearing's a little worrisome. I'm gonna put the other tire on the other side anyway, though, just because it needs new tires in case I do have to pull the lawnmower somewhere, just to mow grass, you know, get paid. So I'm going to roll this jack around to the other side, put the other tire on it, and try to figure out a way to mount these fenders without having to cut these upright supports out and move them. But that's starting to look like that's what's going to happen. We're going to take them out and move them. It's just going to be a pain in the butt. A major pain in the butt. But we'll see. The second tire is on. Well, the trailer's come a long, long way since I first got it. Which just goes to show you, like that saying, you know, if you're poor and you want nice shit, you can't afford nice shit, you have to make not nice shit, nice shit. Well, here we go. Took a raggedy trailer, made a really, really great trailer out of it. Just have to figure these fenders out. I don't want to run it open wheel and get rock pecks all in my kayaks, or it accidentally throw rocks into the truck or anything like that. So we'll have to figure these fenders out, and that's just a whole issue in itself. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out, but a little above my pay grade, I think. Because I just want to put a piece of flat bar in there and weld the flat bar to the trailer, then weld the fender to the flat bar to give us that flat spot across there to weld to. But I think the right thing to do is to cut out these supports and move them down and put the fender in. We'll see. Guy I know who builds a lot of trailers is helping me out with that decision. So now that I've got the fenders, we can look at it and go from there. But I think that's going to wrap up the kayak trailer. I'll probably do a short when we put the fenders on there. I want to thank you guys for watching. Y'all remember to like and subscribe. Y'all stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next one.